Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Hand of Tezla. Last episode we had a nice conflict with our neighbors here, and we took them out. And then we had our eyes set on these guys when these guys, the Assembly of Gortim and whoever we just conquered, they decided they wanted to go to war with us as well, and we won this war. We took all these planets. We've got all this extra space, and I was going to come after the United Melwogol planets, but then I realized something. My fleets are getting awfully powerful.
Station under attack.
And so it's only a matter of time before these fallen empires awaken. Before they get the jump on us, we want to get the jump on them. Because I will not be at the mercy of a fallen empire. Not again. I will not let them destroy us. This is about self-preservation. This is about...
Mining station lost.
Let's see, what is this? We lost something. And I'm trying to figure out what that is. Who's hitting what? Maybe these guys. The mining station lost. I see, gotcha, because I'm not sure where these guys are going. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. But whatever. I have no idea what those guys are. I mean, but I'm not concerned about the mining station. I really am not. I just want to take out this fallen empire while they're fallen. So we've got these guys. Who are they fighting? Outposts? Okay, they're taking care of this right here. Okay. And I really, it's starting to slow down the game now, because we're getting into the game's starting to meet my PC's capacity to record and play, and so at some point I'm going to be playing certain bits of the game, and I'm not going to be able to view the conflict and at least view the fights too much, because it's just there's just a lot that is processing. It's processing all those ship movements, all the different statistics of the conflict, of the combat. There's a lot involved in that, and my PC isn't exactly super fast, high tech mode. So I have to. What are these guys doing?
Situation log updated.
I'm really kind of shocked by the presence of these transport ships. Especially considering why would the transport ships just jump into the space? Because they're gonna get destroyed. I'm not sure why they went that route. Why are they over there? And what are these guys doing? Oh, they're following the transport fleets. I see. Gotcha. Oh well. While they're doing that, we are going after their outposts for some reason. One thing I did, you didn't see me do it. You didn't see me declare war against these guys. So let's just hear the demands. The demands are to take all of their space. Their demand, their only goal is to humiliate us, because they are still a fallen empire. If they were an awakened empire, then they would have a long list of planets they want to seed. And that would be very scary. But they just pretty much want to humiliate us. We want to take all their space. Realizing that I was going to go after a fallen empire, I decided I was going to get the Galactic Contender Ascension perk, hoping that nothing else is going to come along and ruin my day. But that's there. So it's going to give us a plus 33% damage against our foes, and we're going to see how that measures up against their fleets. And I hope our fleets do well, because we're fighting a fortress, we're fighting a spaceport, we're fighting all this stuff, and we've got, we're trying to take out the transport fleets, we're taking out all this stuff. and it's again, it's kind of slowing down my PC significantly because not only am I recording this episode, so I have to deal with all that stuff, but also deal with the combat, and the combat alone will slow down the game. You can also tell I've merged the fleets. So now I have one big fleet of 85k instead of the two separate fleets. I figured going up against them, I needed to have, you know, full power. These guys are not happy with this coalition. Your pitiful nation is living on borrowed time. The hand of Tezla will fall. It is inevitable. Inevitable. That's, yeah. Well, it's inevitable that we integrate you into our fleet, into our empire, and consume you. That's the coalition of walks up. These guys right here, these guys are talking junk. Now I'm really tired of these guys talking junk.
Debris analyzed.
But it's only a matter of time before we... Ooh, this debris is good. Look at that jump drive. Sentient combat simulations. That's what I'm talking about right there. Nuranka? That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Plus 10% to jump drive. I am really excited to be able to get that as an option. I mean, can you imagine? Of course, it's very dangerous technology, and I'm going to be very hesitant about pursuing jump drive technology, simply because jump drive technology could lead to us inviting an interdimensional species into our space to wreck us all. I'm not quite ready for that. I suspect that once I claim as much territory as humanly possible, we'll be able to start to seed. I'll pretty much just maximize all my planets, all the planets in the systems, all the planets under my power. Once they're all maximized, once I get, I'm capping out on minerals and capping out on energy credits, and I have like a fleet power of like, I don't know, maybe like 500,000. Then maybe I might go into jump drive technology just so that we can face whatever comes our way in interdimensional realms. Look at this. This one system has 16
log updated.
minerals, and this has 11 minerals. So I do want to get these.
Log updated.
I guess that we won that conflict. Let me just pause here. Nope. Since we're already right here. The Mistake. What is this? That's a nice name for a planet. The Mistake. It's a barren world. It's like it was blown to bits. Okay. But we are not going to leave. We're going to take this planet. How about that? And let's see, armies. These guys have a nice amount of armies on that planet. We are savage, so we are going to take this planet, and we're going to okay, yeah, full. So we're going to ravage that planet relatively quickly. Where is their fleet? Right here, in orbit of Targon 1. Alright, while they're there, I'm also going to send my... there we go. I'll send you guys here to build a wormhole station. And not just one, but let's build 2. No, okay, no, just let's build 1. I don't need 2. But they have a lot of military stations. It's funny because I'm at war with these guys, but I'm not really at war with them right now because my eyes got bigger than my stomach. And so now they're flying around in my space. I'm not sure where they're going, but it is what it is, whatever. What I'm really excited about is integrating these guys also. What do I have? 66 months to go. So that's 5.5 years. And then I will have these guys. Another nice chunk of our space will be stretched out here. We'll have all of those resources in their space. We'll have all their mining stations, all their wormhole stations. Those are all ours anyway, actually. Wow. What is this? I have to destroy all their wormhole, their frontier outposts, so that's going to cost me some a small bit of influence there if I keep those, but there you go, okay, frontier outposts. Okay, I'm just making sure that's not ours, but that's theirs. But yeah, I'm going to integrate all of that, including their fleet power. Look at their fleet power is... what? Maybe not. Where's their fleet power? Okay, 17k. So I will integrate that into my power. Upgrade all those ships. Talk about being incredibly incredible. And anyway, I'm going to send this into there. Whoa, wait a second. What is this? Okay, so their fleet came in. Their fleet decided, hey, you can't take our planet because we are devastating their home world. I am ready to hop on top of these guys. Let me just pause this very quickly. What are they doing? Entering orbit of Celestial the throne. Okay, there we go. So we are devastating their home world. We are. And they're like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. So
debris.
I'm ready for a conflict of conflicts. Jump drive plus 10%. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. What is Antoine talking about? Antoine's talking about nonsense. Let's see my demographics right now. So only half of the population is Tezla. We're actually less than half now, and that's gonna change. But you know, that's fine. Over time, I will gradually start to maybe some of these species I'll consume. I don't know. I did say I was going to customize my species because I can make some of them Arctic, some of them continental, some of them the desert. Let's just make them choose their planet preference.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged. Okay. So now it's us against them. And that is going to be a fight. And I hope that plus 33% that we get is actually of some use to us. We'll need it to be to come out of this on top. They've got some advanced fleet power going here. Let's see. They've got the advantage of range damage because they just destroyed some stuff already. What were we, like 82.9k? Before we were 88. So the range game is helping them right now because my let's see what's up here. My ships haven't even reached them yet, but once they do get to them, then that's when it's gonna be game over because my all of my corvettes are gonna swarm these guys and do some good damage. And they've got some swarms. We've got our what is that we have here? Giga cannons. Our Giga cannons are firing. We've got we have more battleships than they do, so that's going to help us out. All the extra Giga cannons at our disposal. I have to I need some more minerals, I realize, because I should be producing more than 340 minerals a month. A lot of that is just because of the maintenance of having these fleets flying around, and once they're docked, then I have a lot more minerals at my disposal. Also, consumer goods doesn't help. Ooh, let me pause this very quickly. I don't have to pause it. I'll just because this is not gonna be another month before I get this done. Trader Enclave, great. Let's just I'm just gonna jump out of the system because it is kind of slowing down because of that conflict, that combat. I'm really hoping we win that conflict. We better win that conflict. We don't have a choice on that matter. I would like to trade for minerals, and I'm going to go with the. Oops, it's paused. Why would I pause this? Why would I pause? 1, 2, great. So we've got 16k as far as energy, and we've got a little bit more. So we've lost. What else did we lose? Okay, we've got 25 battleships now. We've got 35 cruisers, so that's changing. Destroyers, 71, corvettes. I'm just gonna send these guys into this system. I wonder how long it'll take them to get there. I wonder if they'll meet the conflict before it's over. Because they're corvettes, they're really fast, but I guess we'll see how long this conflict lasts. I feel like these guys, they sent like 1 corvette into that system, which is cute. But they've got this 12k fleet right here that's just kind of sitting here doing nothing. That's one of the frustrating things about having a vassal that's not loyal. They don't really do much for you. They really don't. They just kind of sit around while you're doing most of the fighting. Let's see. They're at 57k. This is great. They're kind of hurting us. They're putting a hurting on us. We're putting a hurt on them as well. While that's happening, I'm going to start building more ships because as we lose them, I do want to gain them. So the hardest thing to replace is the battleships. So I'm just going to build 1 and Queen's Class 2 and Queen Class 3. And this is 4. Okay. And can you build them? Yep, you can. So I want to have 5 more battleships ready to go. And that'll give us another 10k or so of fleet power. What are we at right here? So we are taking them out now. We are doing a great deal of damage on these guys. I mean, they've put in hurting on us, but not enough of a hurting to. They've cut us down by like 20k, more than 20k. Okay, almost 30k. Actually, 30k, pretty much. Yeah, they cut us down significantly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna send these guys into the system now to start to get a head start on the celestial throne into orbit, because we've pretty much taken them out. I'm gonna have to rebuild some of my forces here after this conflict, though. I almost want to say I just want to hit all the fallen empires, but they had 71k, and I had 88k, and now I have 53k. I mean, that's not a big loss. I mean, I must say we're doing great. We've done great, but I've lost most of my battleships here.
System survey complete.
So I need to build another
Situation log updated.
40 battleships before I feel comfortable. Okay, that's weird. Alright, let's go back to destroying this planet. So let's just hit this. bombard. And let's claim some territory here. Wow. This is pretty good. I'm excited about this because they awakened empires are the scariest things in the world. Well, maybe not, but these Anchrises, these fallen empires, they'll go from like 71k to like 140k. As soon as they awaken, their fleet power like almost doubles. It's funny because it'll like double overnight. It seems like it. Like they, first they're tame, and the next thing you know, like you don't even want to come near them. It's just insane.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I'm glad I took the first step, and so now these guys are pathetic. Pathetic in fleet power, inferior naval capacity, overwhelming on technology level. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to send my science ship to research. What are you doing here? Are you just sitting still? No orders? How dare you have no orders? So now you're going to research projects in the system. I am really excited about what we're going to get out of this system from that research. I mean, we're talking significant jumps in our technology from whatever we take from this conflict. We're going to be top dogs. In fact, we're not going to be inferior in technology to these guys anymore, because these guys are equivalent in fleet power, which is surprising. And they're overwhelming in technology level, but after this conflict, they're probably going to be either superior or equivalent. More than likely, they're still going to be superior, but not overwhelming. So, I want to see what technology we get from these Zorf debris. Where are my armies? I thought I sent an army into the system. Oh, okay. I gotcha. This thing is going like super slow. It's making me nervous a little bit. But yeah, I've got to end this episode pretty soon since I have things to accomplish tomorrow. But yeah, it's been fun taking out these guys. In all honesty, they would have ripped us to pieces if they'd been awakened. They would have whooped us. And I'm actually, honestly, I'm kind of worried that once I take these guys out, I'm gonna awaken these guys or awaken these guys, because that's they're the scariest. Between them and whatever, like, intergalactic monsters that might show up or interdimensional monsters that might show up, I'm not ready for any of that. Wow. The Veturicius Confederacy declared war on the Xeron Nation. This is a really good time for us. Here's why it's a good time for us. Because we can take advantage. Let me recruit scientists. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. That was Reading Rainbow, by the way. If you're wondering, what's that sound you're making? That's that song you're singing. For some reason, I decided I was going to sing Reading Rainbow. Take a look, it's in a book, is Reading Rainbow. I'm not even sure those are the words of the song. Take a look, it's in a book. It's reading rainbow. Yeah, I think those actually are the words. LeVar Burton. One of our favorites. Geordie LaForge. Alright, so into land armies and take the celestial throne. Dun 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 dun. That's my own. That's my own. It's on music. That's yep. That's right. I make action music. Dun 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 dun. Okay, and that's probably really annoying. Whoever's watching this, you're all like, please stop. Please stop doing this. So they are declaring a peace. Merciful aspects of the hand of Tezla have prevailed. We offer you peace on these terms. No. I will not offer you peace. In fact, I'm just going and press decline. Decline. You see, you guys are... the Zeron Nation are at war with the Vetericius Confederacy, which means that they are of no concern to us anymore, which means you guys are alone. These guys are inferior instead of pathetic, which concerns me. They're not pathetic anymore because we lost like 30k of our fleet, and I'm trying to win that back with these battleships. I'm not sure how much. I just realized something. These Queen class, let me see. Boom. They're using Giga Cannons. Giga Cannons are nice because they ignore 50% armor and do 30% shield damage. And what does this do? Ignores 90% of armor, negative 30% shield damage. I want to do Particle Lance, but I also realize Giga Cannon's pretty great right now against these Fallen Empires, because these Fallen Empires are very strong in shields. They have great shields defense. So I need to create more cruisers that are focused on deterring down shields. Cruisers and destroyers, and I need to ruin my enemies' shields, because I've already been pretty plasma focused, but I have to. Most of what I go against has shields.
Construction complete.
So I have to.
Construction complete.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Honeybee.
Enemy
One of these
secured.
is.
Construction complete.
None of these cruisers have disruptors.
Construction complete.
Oh no, they do. The Hornet does. The Hornet class. Okay. So I have to build more Hornet class ships.
Complete.
What's all this construction going? Oh, okay, gotcha. They're only 1.2k. So this is only like a 6k right here. That's kind of disappointing. So it's gonna take me a while to rebuild my fleet then. Wow. I mean, it took a while to build those battleships, and those battleships are not as powerful as I want them to be. How can I bump those bad boys up? It's gotta be something I can do. Some tech I can utilize that'll make them
Debris analyzed.
I don't know. Well, in any event, debris analyzed. We got some more jump drive tech. I'm tempted to try jump drive, but I also would love to completely avoid. Oops. Let me pause this. I got so distracted by what I was doing that I forgot that I was seizing worlds. So we've seized that world. Let's take this world. Great. While we're seizing that world, we're going to figure out what we're going to do with this. There we go. Let's just embark on.
Debris analyzed.
And we're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. There we go. These guys are going to land armies. Gotta keep a few guys on their planet. And now I can send you after this world and into orbit. So we're now at 39%. That's really good. That's excellent. And again, we are greedy. We are being very greedy by going after those guys the way we did. But let's see, they have Marauder missiles, Whirlwind missiles, tech, predictive algorithms, tech.
Research complete.
Research complete. Predictive algorithms. That's what we research. It's physics research. Dark matter. That's nice. Plus 20% to physics research. As much as I want to research this ancient combat stuff right here, how can I pass up the opportunity to dark matter research? That sounds like that's up my alley there. That'll give us a plus 20% bonus to physics, just empire-wide. Which is amazing because that'll give me another 100. That's about right, about 100 physics per dark matter, maybe. I'm not sure. Is it per? Sometimes I don't know. Some of them are per, some of them are not. When I say per, I mean like per dark matter that I research and collect. I would get plus 20%. I'm sure it's not going to do that because that would be almost overpowered. But that'll also be pretty amazing. So it looks like they're pretty much taking out the United Mogul guys. Those guys are in our space, but these guys are about to fight them. So, and there's that, and there's that. How are we doing time-wise on this integration? I keep looking at that so closely. 54 months. Okay, so we got like 5 years. No, less than 5 years actually. This is good. This is really good. Keep researching that debris. Tachyon lens technology. Okay, I'm fine with us researching that. It's got to be more than that. Let's see what is over here. So we're going to get large zero-point reactors, large hyper shields. We already have those. Large neutronium armor. Do we have that? I don't know if we have the neutronium armor. Let's see, Tachyon lens. So I'm just trying to see what we're going to get from these different little debris here. Ooh, this is good. Side jump drive. Traces of components. They have side jump drive. Okay, that makes perfect sense because of the fact that they're spiritualists. That they would have side jump drive. So that's excellent. So we could research that, and then we could have access to both the jump drive and the side jump drive technology. In theory. So look at all this we have access to researching. Look at all this research we have access to. I clearly can't speak. Kinetic artillery, all of this stuff right here. I would really look forward to researching all of that. Ship hull points plus 5%, military station damage, building speed. Build speed. It doesn't really apply to ships, it's just buildings. I'm not really caring about how fast I build my buildings. Kinetic weapon damage. Sounds pretty good for me because we are a kinetic weapons focused species, but at the same time, ship hull points plus 5%. How can I pass that up? Especially considering my specialty is this. Boom shakalaka. Alright, so that's plus 79%. Nice, because that's technology shared. That's going to drop it down to 70 months. That works for me. Discovery traditions finished. Okay, it's plus 30%, plus 10%, plus 10%, plus 10%, plus that. Awesome. Okay. What is this? Zorf. What? Alright, well, that's that. Oh, okay, actually, I'm sorry, whoop. They've already whooped that planet down, land armies. Requires a science ship, requires a science ship. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was highlighted on something, that's why it wasn't coming up. So we are ready to drop our armies and take another planet. Great. This is going to be a very short fight, I feel. Even though they have Sky Temple armies and they're all super powerful guys, actually no, they're not. Let me see what they have here. See, their armies aren't really that powerful. They're like 2.32. They're kind of the normal. I see they didn't invest in like Gene Warriors or anything like that on their planets. Okay, we're capped out on energy again, which is fantastic with me because we could definitely use some more minerals. Trade with you guys. What about these guys? Okay, I don't trade with these guys enough, obviously. So I'm going to trade for some minerals, and let's go with 1, 2. There we go. So now you guys like us a little bit more. Plus 30. I'm not sure what you guys are about, but eventually they're going to be in our space, and they're going to love us, no matter if they want to or not. And we claim their planet. Despite their great defenses. What is this? Hostile fleet. Okay, they're there. What system is that? They're gonna fight our mining station. I hate when that happens. I'm not sure why they're not just flying through this space instead of our space.
Construction complete.
Huh. Make a good point. Poltergeist.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, enemy planet secured. That's great. So now we've taken this whole system. That's great. So let's pause this. And I'm going to build. Let's see, how many more battleships can I build here? Let's see. So that's I can do 5. 1, 2. Because we lost a large chunk of what we lost were battleships. So battleship. You sunk my battleship. Okay. There we go. So that's 5 more of those. That'll give us an extra 12k once we have both of those together. 10 battleships will merge with these. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna just send these guys now because it takes them a while to fly anyway. It'll take forever for them to get there if I wait for them. So I'm just gonna send this here. There we go. And they'll merge with this fleet wherever we decide to go next. And we decide we want to go. What? I can merge these two. Why not? Merge. Okay. And this is gonna go to. Let's see. A system without military station. Oh, we're at 67%. We've taken. Okay, wow, that's pretty good. I wasn't expecting us to be that ahead. But let's just take this system next. Because that system doesn't have as much defense. So let's just take that planet. And this will put us over the top. I really shouldn't be proud of myself, because, yeah, we really shouldn't be that proud of ourselves. We kind of caught them off guard, and if they were awakened, and trust me, this can go a very different way. They could have completely decimated us if they had been an awakened empire. Even at 88k, we would have been nothing against their 140k fleet. I'm not even sure how I'm going to get to that. I guess it'll take building a lot more battleships and building up my all of my planets. All of my planets have to be capped out to their full maximum potential. So that's what has to happen. Stellar Devourer. I'm gonna have to start taking care of some of these Leviathans too. Like this Stellar Devourer, I have to destroy that. I have to destroy this. What is this? This dimensional horror. There's a ship that was flying around here that I have to destroy too. I haven't come near that thing, but it's supposed to be like a battleship of some kind that I can take control of. All this empty space over here too. I suppose I'll have access to all of this once I take their territory, and as my pops grow, it'll just like stretch out until I have all of this. I want to have all of that. I don't like empty space like this, and I don't like empty space like this, because there's no planet right here that I can occupy to take that empty space. What is this doing? Okay, gotcha. Oops, I forgot about that. I have to disembark these guys, embark off, right. And now I will do the same thing I did. Transfer ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And you will land again, and armies. And this, I guess I underestimated these guys, because they do have a military station right here and right here, and they also have this, so this is going to be a little bit of a fight. Let's see how we do with that. And then I'm going to close out this episode, because I think maybe after taking this planet, I'll have enough of a war score to claim everything. Let me just click this. So all I need really is to win one, because this is like 10. All I need is to win one more conflict. Just take one more planet. Take that last planet. Negative 33. Maybe not. Let me go backwards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, I do need just to take another planet, and then my war score will be capped out, and then I'm gonna have their space and all their planets. Huh.
Hostile station engaged.
Hostile station engaged. Oh, that's over here. Right, okay. I always have to clear out all the hostile stuff before I jump into their space. Though honestly, I'm not gonna wait. I can just send these guys to kind of chill. Right here. Oops, no, right here. Wrong system. Huh, that would have been terrible. That would have been a bad move on my part to jump right there. Alright, there we go. So we're just gonna moving into that system. These guys will jump into this system and wait for their next adventure. I figure to give these guys a turn because they're probably bored. Like, what are we doing? Just sit around. We gotta do something. I suddenly realized that I've lost war score in this other conflict here. Space battle, we won. But this is supposed to be the
situation.
This is 8%.
Updated.
Now it's 7%. So we lost at some point. We lost something.
Alien spaceport engaged.
Alien spaceport engaged. Got that right here. And I'm guessing these guys are just kind of chilling, waiting. So I'm gonna send these guys to follow these guys. There we go. Follow them. And all 5 of these ships are just about ready to finish building.
Debris analyzed.
Whirlwind missiles, Marauder missiles, neutronium materials. Great. Again, more 10% progress. We can use it. All the progress we can get.
Analyzed.
Debris analyzed. Not much there. There's debris being analyzed over here. There's also debris being analyzed in these systems over here from that last war. So that's why you're hearing so much debris being analyzed. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to have this guy, once he's finished
Situation log updated.
doing this, he's going to study debris in his system as well. Okay, there we go.
Construction complete.
Alright, so now we're blowing up all their stuff here.
Research complete.
Okay, research complete. What is it we just researched? Alright, we got another core system. That's great. And now what am I gonna research? Energy siphon? Sure, why not? Nope. Nope. Habitability. Selected lineages. Doesn't really apply to us because we are hive mind. There's no selection. There's no active our empire gains.
Situation
Which is a
log
policy?
updated.
Yeah, the policy doesn't apply towards us. So I guess we can go at habitability. But that's not even necessary anymore because of the fact that I can just
Situation
genetically
log
modify my
updated.
species. So share the burden, slaves, robot resources, nope, Xeno Zoo, don't really care about that. Naval capacity plus 10% though, I can definitely go with that. That'll put this at about 1,000. I think that's the last doctrine. Militaristic, the sacrosanct. Okay, that works for us. Okay. Wait a second. We're still blowing up stuff.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Okay, well that's that there. All of these guys are together almost. And then they'll fly off and do their own thing. Alright. I think this is done, right? No, are they gonna blow up? Okay, of course they have to. They have to destroy mining stations too. That's the most important thing. Is destroy mining stations. I look forward to the next round of updates. I'm hoping that they're going to address the mining station situation, where they're going to be like, you know what, you have the option of ignoring non-military stations and non-military ships, as you do get distracted by those quite often. We are just crawling, aren't we? Alright. My ships are in desperate need of repair, by the way. They really need to be docked at a docking station and just kind of recharge, restore themselves, because we're at 86.3%, and even though our ships repair themselves, that's still we seriously need to we need some help. I'm looking forward to creating a Borg-like species that where our ships repair themselves quite
Debris
quickly.
analyzed.
Alright, ignore some lesson. It's great. If they're doing that, we can send these guys. Come on. There we go. To this system into orbit. Then let go there. I'm just gonna click this so that way I'm not highlighting any of these things. I'm just gonna jump out of the system so it's gonna be not as slowed down. What's this? What's this? Building mining station. Ha! That is hilarious.
Evading hostile fleet.
Evading hostile fleet? What are you talking about? Because of the mining station? That's not what I'm... Let me just stop this thing right here. Alright, let's go back. Let's just pretend that you aren't doing that. There we go. Great. And research that too. Great. Alright. So go back to what you were doing before you get scared by a mining station. And let's kick some butt here. Alright. And merge. Excellent. 59.3k. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this thing's going slow. Alright, almost ready for another round of battleships to build. And I'm trying to think which one of these is more powerful, because I know this is a little bit more expensive than this, but I wish you could see the fleet power that you get from building a ship. Like, what's the fleet power? What is it gonna? How is it gonna compare to other ships? Because I want a ship that has a lot of fleet power. So this is, let's see, let's look at damage. This one's 84.24 damage. This one is 99.13 damage. So it's kind of reasonable to think that this would have a greater, this would have greater fleet power. But I don't know. I mean, the killer bee, this is 86.3%, 85. That's only one. This is because of the strike crafts. The swarm is 107.48. That's just because instead of having that that Giga Cannon, it has another strike craft slot. Just because it's more of a carrier, and so I guess that's probably where a nice bit of my fleet power comes from. It's from I had a lot of swarm ships as opposed to the Queen class, which I'm making now. I suppose I could make 5 of those. If I made 5 of those, then maybe my fleet power would bump up. But I don't want to make too many of those because I want to have that range power of having like a powerful Giga Cannon striking at the same time. Quantum missiles, afterburners, whirlwind missiles, all this other tech, extended combat algorithms. Okay, good stuff I got here. And this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the end of this war. Once we take this planet, they're gonna surrender. I feel that. I suspect they're gonna surrender. I mean, I think. Just because of the war score, the way it jumped up so quickly, we took out their major fleet. We took out their only fleet. They're not even rebuilding their fleet. So that was that. So let's best possible outcome. Excellent. Alright, the ancient precursor state of Hilfnar Watchers has met its final demise at the hands of its enemy. What the fall of this once great empire will mean for galactic politics remains to be seen. Just seeing that in itself terrifies me. But the best possible outcome. You must back down, but heed our warning. You cannot fathom what the future has in store for you if you continue down this path. Yeah, I understand what the path has for us. Look at this. Domination victory. Ladies and gentlemen, Let me just pause this very quickly before we lose a huge chunk of our energy credits. We have, in essence, won. The hand of Tezla has won the game by owning 40% of all habitable planets. So that is that's something special. Planets 57, but most of that comes from the fact that we are vassals. But let's see, just looking at sort by planets, we have the most. Sort by pops, we have the most. Sort by military fleets, we have the most. Sort by research, and Bacterian High Kingdom? Really? Okay, well, we were close. We were close. We were third place on that one as far as research goes, but we have the most planets, and then we own these guys. We own these guys. We own these guys. These guys. These guys. These guys. These guys and these guys. We own half the galaxy. Now I have the option of continuing or quitting. Obviously, we're going to continue, and I'm probably going to put a pause to it for today. But look at this, domination victory. It just does not come easy, because things, dangers come. Many great dangers will come. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yawns in the yawn zone. Yawns. Continue. But yes, victory is at hand. And look at that. It's all touching now. Look at our space stretch. We have all of this. And the military stations. Are those ours now? Huh. Look at this. This is ours now. Haha. So everything that was theirs is ours. And so now I have to do two things. One, I have to go to a planet with their species on it. And let's say they're being purged, but we're not going to purge you, Hifnar. We're not going to purge you. Let's see, they're thrifty, they're quick learners, they're resilient, spiritualists. We're going to set your rights. Well, actually, no. My bad. Hifnar. Modify. Boop. And we're going to make you select all. Hive mind. Oh, look at that. So let's see. We now. What is this again? Resilient. That's really necessary. I'm not gonna adjust any of the things though, because that would just that'd be too expensive.
Situation log updated.
Research that. And then we're gonna make them their own sector. Build a sector. Yep. Create a sector. And Zorf. Okay, so there was the Celestial Throne. There we go. And we're just gonna give them everything in this, everything that was theirs. I'm just gonna make theirs again. I'm not gonna. Actually, that wasn't theirs. Oh well. There we go. So now we're taking in a little bit more.
Species modified.
Species modified.
Debris
Perfect.
analyzed.
They gave us a +5 plus 517 minerals. A huge bump to our minerals, a huge bump to our energy credits. That is what I like to see. That is what I like to hear. That is amazing. That is just great. That is just great for us. So let's just close this out. So I'm not gonna add anybody by mistake. What are we doing here? Are we still in orbit? In orbit. There we go. Great. I think that's where most of this comes from. It's the fact that we're in orbit of this planet, and so we're not consuming, let's see, so much. Okay. Well, this is good. And now we have to put those resources into work. Let's see. These guys don't really care. They're plus 30, so let me just keep making them our friends. And 1, 2. There we go. 16k again. With that extra 517k a month. Look at this. Look at this. Once I integrate these guys, after I integrate, of course, these guys, because they're next. They're just too nasty to not be next. But look at this. This is gonna be a huge chunk of space that's ours. Hand of Tezz. Look how big that name is. Like, we're taking over the galaxy. Now, should I continue taking over the galaxy, or should I end the game? Because I got the victory. We won the game altogether. I mean. Domination, progress, we won. So that's that. I guess I could always go for subjugating all other empires. I could go that route. Or I could create a federation like last minute, like, okay, I'm gonna make a federation. No one would agree to join us. But I suppose after we've taken over everything and wait about 200, 300 years, then we'll be forgiven for all of our purging, and they'll want to. No, never mind. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. We'll take over everything long before they forgive us for being genocidal. But yeah, I'm just amazed. Look at that 28,000k fleet. I almost want to integrate these guys. That would cost less, and we'd get a lot of fleet power. But I just want to take care of these guys, because they're our biggest threat. They have a large fleet. 19k there. And 23k there. So they're like 40k. They're inferior to us.
Incoming transmission.
But not by much. They're closer to equivalent than I'm comfortable with. Incoming transmission. Oh, a peace offer. That's right. I'm still at war with these other guys over here. So next episode, I have to decide whether or not I want to continue my campaign against these guys, or if I'll be mean-spirited and dive into war against another fallen empire. Chances are it won't be these guys, because they actually like us. Chances are it'll be, hold on, let me click this guy. Make sure that I'm, okay, I guess I've already. Oops, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Stop. What I was meant to do was tell it to do this. Research projects.
Analyzed.
Great. Debris analyzed. Neutronium materials, focus arc emitters. That's great. All the exciting stuff. Who just died? Another scientist. How dare you die? You're not supposed to die. You're spectacular and amazing and super cool. He's 53. Nope, I'm not gonna. I hate to say that I'm gonna be ageist, but where are you? Way down there. Okay, we've got some more planets for you to explore. There we go. Go through and explore all these beautiful, beautiful worlds, the systems. But yeah, victory. Victory, victory, victory. Domination. One more thing, I'm just going to check one more time to see. Oh wow. That I was not expecting. Also, let's just quickly check. 34 months to go. Less than 3 months before we will have integrated the Haddam Interplanetary Assembly. I mean, less than 3 years. I say 3 years or 3 months. Less than 3 months. 34 months, less than 3 years. And we'll have all of these guys in our hive. We'll have all this space. We'll have these, this, wow. The fleet power. I realize now. We'll have their fleet power in our hands, at our disposal. I am almost salivating now, because that's going to give us an extra 18k. And we could use it. We could definitely use it. So we're going to be at 60 something k after these two fleets merge. And I have 10k here. I can definitely afford to start building some more ships. And I'm going to build. So am I going to do the Swarm class, or I'm going to do the Queen class? Queen's more expensive because I have the Giga Cannon. But this has more armor and more damage. It's kind of funny, actually. This should be more suited. So I'll build. I think I'm going to build 10 of these. But that'll be next episode. Another thing that just happened. The Talax archivists have just declared war against the Victorious Confederacy. Mostly because they're in their space. It's really kind of funny. All three of these two guys are at war right now. They're at war against them, and then they're at war against them, which means that these guys, the Victorious guys, are doomed. I mean, they're inferior to us right now. I can actually go to war with them, or while these guys are at war with them, I can be an opportunist. And I can dive into this system, and I can take their ring worlds away from them. So we'll see what happens. I think after I integrate these guys, I could totally do that because I'll have the fleet power. I also realized naval capacity wise, I'm not even close to what my naval capacity is. I have like 531 that I'm using out of the 1074. So next episode, I will have to decide, am I just going to keep going in war? Or am I going to use this time that I have at my disposal to build up my fleet power and start to invest more in my my war economy, because I can't get too comfortable. I have to build for the next great war, whatever that is, whoever that is against. But until next time, have a wonderful day, and God be with you.